Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Social.in podcast. I'm your host Pradeep, and on this episode of the Social Media Weekly, we're talking about something interesting happening at WhatsApp. Finally, we're talking about Meta and their record-breaking fine, and we're talking about ChatGPT coming to your iPhone. Let's get started. So for our first story, we're talking about free ad-supported television. No, seriously, this is a marketing show, but there's a great bait and switch that was done by the streaming companies. You see, the promise of streaming was that you would sign up for a service, you would get access to virtually unlimited amounts of content without advertising. However, now it looks like Netflix is proving to everyone that ad-supported TV is the way to go. Anyway, Netflix has doubled their ad-supported members from the start of this year, and apparently their ad-supported members pay them as much as the standard tier offering. What's even more interesting is that over 25% of new users are opting for ad-supported tiers, and it looks like in the future Netflix might offer a free limited access program wherein you'll be able to watch a limited set of content but with ads. Yikes. For our next story, we're talking about Meta's record-breaking fine in the European Union. Now, here's what happened. Meta has been fined $1.3 billion by the European Union because apparently they're exporting European users' data to the US where the US government could technically spy on them. What's interesting here is that the previous record was held by Amazon for $746 million for exactly the same offense. Now, Meta's troubles are not over because the Competition and Markets Authority in the UK has told them that they have to sell their acquired Jiffy company. I have one question. Is it Jiffy or Giphy? For our next story, we're talking about the one app you need on your iPhone right now. Now stop everything because ChatGPT has officially launched their iOS app. They're using something called the Whisper API, allowing you to talk to your iPhone and ChatGPT will respond in terms of text messages. The UI for the chat app is way better than using it on the web, and also with the help of plugins like OpenTable and Airbnb, it can do a lot more than your standard assistant like Siri. For our next story, we're talking about Instagram's Twitter clone. Now, we have told you this already, but Blue Sky was supposed to be the competition to Twitter and it was supposed to be decentralized. However, it looks like Blue Sky itself might be competed out of business by Instagram. Instagram is apparently working on a Twitter clone and the project is codenamed Barcelona. You'll be able to use your Instagram account and log in, and all the moderation tools that Instagram has or doesn't have will be ported over. What's even more interesting is that apparently this will support the Fediverse, it will be decentralized, and apparently it will also support ActivityPub. For our final story, we're talking about WhatsApp finally adding the edit button. Now here's the thing, right? Have you ever sent a message to someone and then deleted it and then have that person call you and find out what message you deleted? Well, WhatsApp is finally rolling out an edit button after Telegram and iMessage have had it for a while now. Anyway, within 15 minutes of you sending a message, you can now long press on it and then edit that message. Of course, an edit history will be available, but at least it's a start. That's about it for this week's episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please go over to your favorite podcast app, subscribe to the Social.in podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and we will see you guys right back here next episode.